2. Well, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Flawless TW here, and I'm back again with another video for you guys. Today's video is going to be the best big man badges on NBA 2K21, and I'm so excited to show you guys what this year's badge is. Sadly, it's the same thing as last year until next gen, but depending on your build, depending on your archetype, whether you're inside or outside, today I'm going to be showing you the best inside big man badges. And before we keep on going and before we continue into this video, I want you guys to stop and think to yourself, if you hate 2020, right? If you despise 2020, I want you to drag your mouse all the way down to that thumbs up and give this video a like, because 2020 is god awful. I hate this year so much. Looking forward to 2K21 and 2021 as a whole. With all that said and done, let's get into the video. So today, guys, I'm here with my post score build. This build is absolutely cheesy. If you guys have seen this build, I actually posted up in my last video what I think to be one of the most cheesiest big man builds because of the new pie charts they give us this year. It was only about 4, but it makes a difference, honestly, believe it or not. So we're gonna go in. Let's see who my player came out like, man. All right, we got Sean Kemp, AD, and Jaren Jackson Jr. That is a mega cap because Jaren Jackson Jr. is hot ass. Today I'm mostly gonna be showing you offensive badges. So mostly just finishing badges, and then I'm gonna make another video on what badges that I want to do going forward for defense this year. So with me, because I'm mostly an inside center, I have a bunch of great ratings on the finishing end. I'm gonna go with deep hooks because I have a very high post rating. I don't know if you got if a lot of you guys played last year. Post hooks were overpowered, extremely OP. This year it's probably the same exact thing because I feel like the game really hasn't changed that much from last year to this year. I think it's just more of like a copy and paste added with a couple art designs. But post hooks were completely OP. I have about an 80 post hook rating, so deep hooks would definitely be clutch. The only reason why I say that is because when you're playing twos on the pick and roll, and the big switches onto your guard and the guard is on you, in order for you to back them down and just post hook and with an 80 rating, it's pretty much a guaranteed green most of the time. The other badge that's extremely key playing twos or threes, one of my favorite badges, is pick and roller. Gotta get that on Hall of Fame. The reason why I love pick and roller, it basically gives you a boost. Whenever you're setting a screen and you hit him with your screen, your player will turn himself open, cut open, and turn straight down to the rim, and it gives him kind of like a speed boost. And most of the time that results in a dunk if you have a good inside rating. Next, I'm gonna do consistent finisher on silver. Mostly this gives you a boost to your ratings when you're actually finishing. It's not like contact finisher, but it just kind of helps out along the long run. The other one I was gonna do is definitely pro touch on gold. Mostly, I think they're trying to do a big emphasis here on timing, and I think that's why they kind of came up with this right stick timing with the shot meter. But timing is always gonna be really key this year, especially for contact layups. So I definitely think that you need pro touch in there. The other one that everybody needs is relentless finisher on Hall of Fame because 7-footers, 6'11", and 2K's weird boggly animations when you tend to hook onto somebody, you're always gonna get bodied and you gotta be able to finish through that. Especially if you're an inside center, you definitely want to get those ratings up. So as you can see here, guys, I have about 5 upgrades left. What I'm mostly gonna do is put them into contact finisher on silver, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put on the last 3. I'm gonna put pro touch on the Hall of Fame. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do. You could do Lob City if you're somebody who plays twos and you kind of just run pick and roll. And once the guard switches off, or you slip down, it'll go a lob up to you. That's completely up to you. The only reason I think drop stepper is very important, mainly if you have a lot of strength. So my centers only has about a 52 strength, so drop stepper wouldn't be effective because I'm not able to shove somebody down who has about an 80 or 90 strength. But I'd say if you're really high on strength, drop stepper and deep hooks is like completely cheesy for pro scores. Like, it is crazy cheeser. Uh, and back down Punisher would be what I would put. The only reason why is because I have very low strength, so like, it kind of helps out. And these are mainly gonna be my badges starting off the year. The reason I say this is because what I like about this year's badge system is that you can, well, last year's badge system too. You can just pick and choose what you actually want instead of just being set to one set of badges and you can't do anything else. And now, since might as well just show the other badges, right? So we're gonna go ahead. We only get one shooting badge, unfortunately. So because of that, we really have no shooting. So I guess the best badge to go with, especially if you only get one, Pump Fake Maestro. But also, guys, if you guys have any suggestions or what badges you prefer that I can swap out, like feel free to comment down below. I would love to take a look at it, kind of see where you guys are, where your guys' mind is at, pick your brains. But for me, Pump Fake Maestro, you only get one badge, why not, right? Now, on this build, I actually get 6 playmaking badges. There's 2 ways you guys can do it, right? You guys can do break starter, like Pro-Am, or you just like to chuck it up in the park, post spin, and then quick first step, right? I think in park, there's no need for break starter simply because you literally are able to chuck it up, and most of the time it gets to that other player. So I prefer going with post spin technician because I have a post scoring build who can basically wrap around and do post hooks. And this badge is OP, especially with having your post takeover, literally overpowered. And then quick first step is really good because you get that blow by first step off a rebound. You're able to push it up on the fast break and able to kind of like push the tempo of your teammates. So that's actually really useful. And then for one of the most important badges on this build, your defensive builds and your defensive badges. So in this case, I'm gonna go ahead and get that brick wall on Hall of Fame. You know we gotta set them big bodies all the time. Brick wall, always been one of the best badges in the game. Hopefully they get a lot of like better animations. I feel like last year the animations was like really subpar. I think it was very rare when you really got caught. Like you see the screens in like 2K19. Those brick wall screens were like nice, where they used to like actually catch you on there. Intimidator, definitely a must. It makes everybody miss around the rim, especially with your defensive ratings and your defensive settings. Really important. Rebound chaser is almost like Hall of Fame. What was it in the past 2Ks? Hall of Fame rebounder. God knows, I literally forgot the name of the badge. But very important. If anybody gets the name of that badge in the comment from the previous 2Ks, I'll send you $5 cash out. Let me know, because I definitely forgot. Rim protector for sure. It allows you to block shots and just disrupt people around the rim. One of the most OP badges, and I hate this badge when it's used against me, but it's very useful if you have it. Pogo stick allows you to go up and down when you're either getting blocks or getting rebounds. And this uncontested in general, like it is really OP. So as you can see here, guys, I got 3 badges left, and you can kind of maneuver your way with what you want here. I don't have a high steal rating, so pickpocket would be of no use. Pick dodger would be of no use. Interceptor, if you're playing Pro-Am, yeah, and maybe park, but it's really your call. There's either many ways you can go about it. I could go bronze clamps, and the only reason why is because once I pick up on a guard, I just want to be able to at least bump him a little bit, so that way I give my guard some time to come back up and defend him again. And then I would go with box. The only reason why I say this is because I have a very low strength, and people can just kind of shove me out of the way. And I really want to see how that plays out this year. I want to see how big and how important strength is. But that's why I'm going to go with silver box, is because it helps me actually like one set of box down, keep the person behind me. And these are all my badges for this year's 2K21 starting off. And then as the year goes around and as I make new builds, I'm definitely going to switch it up and switch it around and kind of just maneuver my way through it. And as that goes and as that process keeps going, I'll make sure to keep you guys updated and posted. When I make a new build, I'll make sure to keep you guys posted. But guys, if you guys have any different badges that you guys use or recommend or would prefer more than others, please comment down below. I would really love to pick you guys' brains and see what you guys think of this build and what are you guys making this year as well. But with all that said, with all that shown, thank you guys so much for watching this video today. Comment down below. Make sure you hit that sub button. Thank you for supporting your boy. Have a great day. Have a great weekend, because right now it's Sunday. This weekend's over. But have a great rest of your week. And thank you guys. I'm out. Peace.